Tonight on EA Sports, Super Bowl 56.
For the first time in almost 30 years, the big game is back in Los Angeles. Super Bowl 56 underway. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Darnold will hand off to McCaffrey. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And they'll try the air now with Darnold. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On first down, it's Darnold. Yeah, he'll find Hall. A gain of 6 there on first. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. Darnold. And he's got the hook up to Moore. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw, Darnold. Again, he finds Moore. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Play action, it's Darnold. Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's third down. To throw is Darnold. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. Fourth down. And his kick is good. 3 points, probably not going to win this Super Bowl, but at least she gets something on the opening drive.
And it's certainly not going to lose it. So the bottom line is, come away with the points now, come back and get greedy later, and try and put it in the end zone.
Here's Robinson. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. He rifles one that's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect. How
about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A first down throw, Darnold. This is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. They'll look to run with Hubbard. Trying to ram his way in, but they're going to hold him back at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that. And the Panthers add on to their lead. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Here's Robinson. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now.
And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Derek Brown coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Lawrence. The left side completion to Jones. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down. On fourth down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Christian McCaffrey deep for Carolina. put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Faking the give, Darnold. Pushes him over. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
A fake to McCaffrey. Now Darnold. That's complete. Okuegbunam. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or two towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Play fake, and it's Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Darnold to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Here's Darnold. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Now Darnold. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Off of play action, Darnold. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. They'll give this to Hubbard running right. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Darnold now to throw. Steps away to his left. Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble. After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's 2nd down.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play. Forced to his left, still able to accurately throw it downfield for a completion.
Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Moore from 13 yards out. And the Panthers continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Here's Robinson. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question, because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. To try again after the sack. Darnold under pressure. They got him again. So these two teams will head to the locker room as we hit halftime in Super Bowl 56. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. Here's Robinson. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did them a world of good.
But if there's ever a chance to regroup, it's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That was the worst first half of the season for them. They're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half.
A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Play action. It's Lawrence. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, yeah, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him. So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football and not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
After the interception, here's Darnold. And he's got his big tight end here. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Darnold from the red zone now. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers, and a first down here. McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is now 24. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Here's Robinson. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now ETN to start the drive. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They go play action with Lawrence. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
On play action, Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. On 1st down, Lawrence. On the slant, he'll get it to Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Again, it's Lawrence. Being chased out left. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Looking at it from the defense's perspective, they could have really used the football to try to start eating it. Deficit.
Yeah, because now possession's so crucial at this stage of the game, and when you've got an opportunity to hop on a turnover and you don't get it, you can feel the frustration all the way up here.
And the offense, they're living right now. Another bounce and break that goes their way. Flushed out right, and he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Taylor, nowhere to get away, and down he goes. Taylor is sacked. Josh Allen able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. No move to pull the offense. Taylor's going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Taylor. Trying to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
He's going to air it out for Dorsett. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. Pretty good timing. He waited just enough for that post play to develop and laid it right in there.
And you know what a lot of teams do when they decide to throw a post route? Because it's a little bit longer developing play. They max protect. Bring everyone in, keep the tight end in, an extra back to make sure the quarterback has time to deliver the football.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They go play action now. Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. David Njoku there to make the grab. And the Jaguars are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And it's not over yet as they're back within 2 scores. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they have been the better of the 2 sides to this point with a 2-score lead, 4th quarter of this Super Bowl. And the Lombardi Trophy within reach as they start this drive 1st and 10.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver. And he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
A give running right. It's Hubbard. Always got some breathing room. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 51 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Play action. It's Taylor. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off around the 41. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Eluding the pressure right. And that's complete to Etienne out of the backfield. And he'll go down at the 28. Now Lawrence. Sliding out of the pocket. And he fires one, but incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on fourth down. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. DJ Chark, 28 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. They'll let Robinson try and run. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A one-score game, fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively. From the 29, Taylor. Flush to his right. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. 7 yards there and a first down. Here's Taylor. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. That catch good for only a couple.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
Give him 7 on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. Play action, now Taylor. Going up top. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Albert O. Albert Okuebunam was the target there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. McCaffrey with a first down and more. Touchdown, Carolina! Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Panthers are starting to pull away in the 4th quarter of this Super Bowl.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Here's Robinson. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession. And to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive, 1st and 10. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the 44, Lawrence throwing the out route and complete. It's Jones. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Lawrence. And he'll let this one go deep for choke. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Here's 2nd and 10. Lawrence will throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. DJ Chark, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle. So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Taylor going to throw it. Nowhere to get away, and down he goes. Taylor is sacked. Matt Ioannidis gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. On 3rd down, Taylor. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They're going on 4th down. It's Taylor. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Now Lawrence. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Throwing now is Taylor. And he'll find Hall. And he'll be brought down after a gain of about 9. And compounding things, it's now third down as well. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a first down and more. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
Yeah, we'll see if they go back to base. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. A final shot now for Lawrence. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Brian Poole. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game.